What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Collateral Let's Play. I'm Beau Maddox.
And I'm Ashley Chancellor.
And welcome to another edition of Phoenix Wright Wednesday. And we are finally getting into the last couple of bits of Turnabout Samurai. Isn't that right?
That's right. We've just got a couple sections to go. One more investigation and one more trial. And then we'll be moving on to what was originally the final case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Although we do get one extra.
Yeah, we get the extra Phoenix Rise from the Ashes. So
Yeah, Rise from the Ashes. But Turnabout Goodbyes is the narrative conclusion to this game with Turnabout Samurai just kind of being the sandwich case.
And that's such a long case, so yeah, we would like to get to that as soon as we can. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai, Day 3, Investigation. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Uh-oh.
Okay, top left it is.
Yeah, top left it is. Yep, exactly. There it is. Okay.
All right.
That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry. I missed it. Mm-hmm. Maya. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Honestly, we're probably going to have to move that laptop, man.
Yeah.
I'm not really... I need to be able to see the...
I think we usually do it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to move our camera and everything. Alrighty then. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. All right, the Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the that's a little bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. The director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director are both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What?
I'm glad that we get this little recap of what we know in the case so far, because I've played through this so many times. It's like, okay, what do we know by this point?
And that's what's good about these little excursions into the Phoenix Wright law offices, you know? Mm-hmm. It's just a good way to kind of get caught up on what's going on. Like, especially if you haven't been playing for a while like we have.
I think that these cases are designed to be played over a length of time, because they provide plenty of recap material and whatnot, and the way that these are positioned, you know,
absolutely,
to kind of catch you up to speed, which is nice.
Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here, so no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP. Powers. Right.
Yep. I guess that's our next destination.
That's our next destination. Let's go ahead and go talk to old Powers.
At the detention center.
October 19th, detention center. Visitors room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
You really sure about that, Will? I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. All right, let's go ahead and talk to him. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And? What?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow.
Director Manila. Can you tell me?
No, do we have to talk about him?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. You know, I mean, weebs are gonna weeb, but...
Weebs are gonna weeb.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
Now, it's interesting. Everything kind of comes back to Vasquez, doesn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Funny, though.
Everything around this studio is wrapped around her finger.
Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How can he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Huh.
5 years ago?
What was I just saying? All right, is there anything we can show to him from 5 years ago?
Let's see here. Guide map, samurai spear.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But maybe we can come back with some evidence.
Perhaps we can. All right. So now that we know what we know, let's see what's going on at the studio main gate.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Here we are. Old bag it is.
She's gonna old bag all over everyone.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we can even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive. Oh, boy. Honestly, best waifu ever.
Oh, no.
Best waifu ever, right? I mean, come on, look at her.
Oh, what's
That's
not to love?
Peak femininity right there. That's peak
You
feminine.
may not like it, but that is the peak female form.
Peak female form right there. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anybody like being treated like dirt?
Yeah, why indeed,
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? Oh, you sweet summer child. You sweet, sweet summer child. Don't never change, Maya. No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, Whippersnapper. My poor old hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he can sneak up by me? He would never stoop that low. It's impossible. Wow. Miss Holdbag, what do you think of this? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much. You don't say.
No. I don't know that there's anything new we can show her.
Probably not. But you know, the attorney badge though.
We have to always flush our attorney's badge.
Always. Okay, let's move on to. Let's go to the employee area. Okay, let's see here. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No touching! Eek! Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Gummy!
Gummy, yes! We get to talk to Gummy. Woo!
Absolute gumshoe.
Absolute gumshoe. Let's see, what's up, Gummy? What's up with the plate? So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
Oh, shit.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it.
Well, now we have proof of that.
We have proof of the sleeping pills. The investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue this case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Oh, no, we got to talk about Edgeworth.
We got to talk about Edgeworth.
How's Edgeworth doing, anyways? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
Aha.
So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
And we've proven that.
Yep, there we go. So I was right. This just gave us a lot of primo evidence right here.
Uh-huh.
Just this little excursion. Yep. You're going to look at my badge, Gummy. I'm guessing I know as much about that as you do, pal. I eat nothing. Detective, about that bottle. Oh, that? Talk about embarrassing, pal. Can't believe I missed that on my first sweep for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth. It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility. Oh, It's looking like Will Powers was drugged. I'm going to go back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests. You're being very free with your information today, Detective. Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But I was kind of impressed at today's trial, too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it had been anyone but you up there, Powers would have been done for by now.
All right. Yeah, the power of bluffing
I'm guessing he knows as much about that as you, pal. You know. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be all we're going to get out
Probably
of
all we're gonna get out of Gumfuck for now.
Yeah. Is there anything we need to examine here, maybe? Think
Probably
so.
not.
Right. All
Nothing
right.
new.
Let's see if we can find anything new in the dressing. Oh, hey.
Penny!
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What?
No! The Steel Samurai! Oh!
Okay, Penny, what's up? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
What rumor?
The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Stop. Hammer time.
Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? The last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now.
Yep, too much bad press.
Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all that as this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true.
No, the Steel Samurai.
If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken, for sure.
Oh, we need to get
Nick,
Edgeworth on this.
Say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
The Samurai Scrapbook.
The Samurai Scrapbook. Take that. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs.
Look at these photographs.
The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Let's find out about the accident.
Okay.
5 years ago.
5 years ago. Let's see here. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I could tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway.
He said, stop. Hammer time.
Hammer time. The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer wouldn't do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. Oh, I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag, of course.
Oh, of course.
Of course. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess we have no choice.
back to Oldbag.
Back to Old Bag. But first, flash our attorney's badge.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to make of that. I don't know. Let's see if she'll say. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to make of that. Okay. All right, Penny.
What are you? What are you sure you could make of?
Yeah, seriously. What? You're still sneaking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Uh-oh.
All right. What does Old Bag have to say about 5 years ago?
5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. That's exactly what I imagine. It's like,
Yeah.
Who's all? Who'd you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers? Dredging up dirt on somebody fast like that, and the recently departed and all that. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume?
Yeah, we do have the sleeping pills.
We do. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. It's either this or this, right?
Yeah. The sleeping bottles have his fingerprints.
Yeah,
so.
there we go. That's the more obvious one. Okay, take that. Here's my proof. What? That's a little empty bottle. So what's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? He's
Now
like,
the
that would
plate.
be the plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Got you now, Old Bag.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Just forced to confront the truth.
Yep. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding all it in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Don't.
Look at this photograph. Every time I see it makes me laugh.
Wait a second. This is a picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
Damn.
Damn. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's something.
That is certainly something.
I think we might have something to present to Powers now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This right here, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry.
Guess that wasn't
Okay,
it.
never mind. All right, let's go check out Studio 2 and all that.
Okay.
Now that we have some more information.
October 19th. Studio 1
That
entrance.
goddamn monkey.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer?
All right. Let's go outside Studio 2. Oh.
Oh, yeah, here she is.
Yep. We're going to come across her at some point.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hey, H-E-L-L-O. H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I am watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. All right, Mr. Hammer. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came around the day of the murder and... Shh! Perhaps you didn't hear me. I am watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear.
Do we have to?
I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. Oh. You must talk about that, man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourself. By yourselves?
I don't blame her on that one.
Oh dear.
All right, let's show her that fucking photo.
Present. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
I don't know, should we?
Nick, she went inside the trailer. So she did.
All right.
Humph, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. Humph. So I am a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. You were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Oof. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She thumped on the reporter who brought that photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did. Give him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He would have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now.
Uh-oh.
What? This is valuable evidence. Boys.
Uh-oh, look at the boys.
Oh, man. Yeah, look, yeah, me and the boys.
Me and the
Right.
boys. It's me and the boys with our Latina boss.
With our Latina boss. Which I'm trying my best to do an accent for. I don't know how well I'm doing. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Uh-oh.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No? Why would D. Vasquez care about it at all? Oh. I'm sure you have plenty of time to think about it where you're going.
Yeah, why indeed?
So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No!
Damn, they were about to get erased.
Hold it right there.
Holy shit! Gumfuck to the rescue!
I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Yeah, he gets pursuit music too.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Low-key, though, why does Phoenix always end up showing his trump card to whoever he's up against?
Right. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Yeah! Oh, man, he actually
Detective-
looked cool.
Aw.
My boy.
Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Hell yeah, Gummy's theme is the best. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.
Yep.
And that is day 3 investigation of Turnabout Samurai. What did you think, Ash?
The plot thickens. We've pretty much got all the pieces together. I'm pretty sure we have a pretty good idea of who did it.
Yeah, oh, definitely. No, we pretty much have the evidence. We have what we need.
Yeah, so, yeah, we'll be drawing this to a close soon. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Can't wait, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
So anyway, Ash, what's going on with Collateral Gaming?
Well, we did just get out our Bad Game April episodes on Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero and Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. Also, stay tuned for our next episode on Ark and our season finale on Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Also this month, the new Lego Batman game and 007 First Light are coming out, and I'd like to do game launch reviews on those, so stay tuned for that soon. We'll also have an At the Movies collab episode with Collateral Cinema as we cover both Mortal Kombat 2 and the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, we just watched that movie last night, and oof. Oof, y'all.
Oof, really?
Oof.
I thought it was all right. Not as good as the first one, but Mortal Kombat 2 was awesome, and I'm excited for you to check that out.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to check it out, man. I cannot
Yeah.
wait. And as for Collateral Cinema, our season finale is out at the moment, and that's Solo, or the 120 Days of Sodom with Kaylee from Once Over with Kaylee. Check that out. And we will have our post-420 edition of the director's cut, and that's going to be more Mystery Science Theater 3000, Manos the Hands of Fate, and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. And also, we will have another At the Movies review of Project Hail Mary coming out very soon, so look for all of that. We will have an indie movie review coming very soon, so check that out. And, we should also have a new commentary out on Patreon. It's on the Podbean Patron right now, but on Patreon, we should have that out very soon. It'll be Fateful Findings. And we should have a commentary coming out very soon for The Disaster Artist. So, yes, join our Patreon starting at $1 and going up to $5, and look for that coming very soon. Ash, where else can our listeners find Collateral Let's Play, Collateral Gaming, and Collateral Cinema?
Well, on YouTube, of course. Like and subscribe to the Collateral Cinema and Collateral Gaming YouTube channels, and hit the notification bell to get notified when we have new Let's Play or podcast content out. But also listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, YouTube, etc. And as for what's coming up next with Collateral Let's Play, we are continuing Metroid Monday with Metroid Prime Remastered, and Shooter Saturday with Heretic plus Hexen. Beau and I are about to record that here in a minute. We also just did an episode on Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which tied into the post-420 edition of Collateral Gaming bonus round, where we talked about our stoner game recommendations. So we have a Let's Play where we play through Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and that was fun. And we'll have more Let's Play content to come.
Oh, yes. The Mortal Kombat Let's Play was a lot of fun. And I'm glad that that's out now. You know, always fun to do a little bit of two-player Mortal Kombat. Always a lot of fun.
Yep, and we're about to check out Heretic plus Hexen, so we'll have that out for Shooter Saturday. And Beau, you've even got some more boomer shooters to show me. So, lots of stuff to look forward to. New games, or even just games that we're doing for the podcast. I'll probably do an episode on Ark, since we're going to be covering that for the podcast. So,
hell yeah, and that's all kinds of awesome.
Hell yeah.
So anything else to add?
No, I think that's it. You can support our show by checking out our merch store on Dashery, where you can get you Collateral Media merch. We also do have a Buy Me a Coffee and a Patreon, as you mentioned. I think that's just about it. We're also partnered with W Energy. So use the promo code CGamingPod or CCinemaPod to get 10% off your first order. And actually, I think that's it.
yeah, that should be it. All right. Well, with all that said, I was Beau Maddox.
And I've been Ashley Chancellor.
And this was Collateral Cinema Let's Play. Collateral Cinema Let's Play, my God. Collateral Let's Play, Phoenix Wright Wednesday, and Objection!